In Gaines County, Texas, measles is spreading through the community. It's the epicenter for an outbreak that claimed the life of a child last month. Of the more than 270 cases in the state, only 2 were confirmed to be children who were vaccinated.
These are really preventable childhood infectious diseases. Measles is serious. It can cause death.
In British Columbia, there are no outbreaks of the virus, with only 2 active cases.
If we were to see an outbreak here, we would see it among people who are not immunized.
But a declining vaccination rate over the decade has some experts worried that measles could become common. 82% of kindergarten students in Gaines County, Texas are vaccinated from measles. It's a rate that's higher than in BC, where in 2023, only 72% of 7-year-olds were reportedly vaccinated. It's a stark contrast to just 10 years prior, when the vaccination rate was 90%. Among 2-year-olds, when most people should have their first dose, 85% of children were vaccinated in 2013. Now, it's down to 81%.
Here in Island Health, about 1 in 4 people still need a measles vaccine.
The highly contagious virus was declared eliminated in the 90s, but declining vaccination rates has led to a surge in cases across Canada, which is now over 200. In BC, accessibility to the vaccine hasn't changed. But experts believe 5 years since the COVID pandemic, vaccine fatigue remains a factor.
We were seeing increased measles outbreaks in various parts of the world, and we're concerned about risk to Canada.
Carolyn Colane is an infectious disease researcher who recently studied what a measles outbreak would look like in various population sizes and vaccination rates. 95% is the vaccination rate needed to achieve herd immunity. But Colane says once the vaccination rate drops below 80%, controlling an outbreak becomes more difficult.
Even in a small community of about 1,000 people, which would be, we would think like a school, you would still potentially see 50 to 100 or even 150 cases in a measles outbreak, and that could go on for a couple of months.
Although there are cases, Canada still maintains its elimination status for measles. But if transmission of the virus continues past this October, 1 year after the outbreak began, Canada won't hold that status any longer.
And I hope that we don't have to relive these childhood infectious diseases that we've all had the luxury of not having.
While there are no cases here on Vancouver Island, those without full dosage should contact 811 to get vaccinated.